This is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. I'm only one level higher than I was last time I was doing this. That's right, I only went up one level. And did I go up one level before or after the socializing? I can't remember because, you know, a lot of duels, but not as many victories. Now, I know that there are better decks out there. I'm not going to ignore all of the ones I've lost against and how they're better than mine. But this deck got me to where I am right now. So I'm going to see if I can get to the max level. Of course, unfortunately, I forgot to eat something before I started with this recording. Yeah, awkward, but I did take my meds, so I'm good there. And I've got some water with me. Oh, and I can turn my music back on because social night is over. And to be honest, I needed a night like that where there was just a lot of socializing and all that. Especially after yesterday night. That was a wreck. It was really something. I mean, I really might be comfortable I might be comfortable putting that back, you know, publicly. But for now it's unlisted because I'm not comfortable sharing it with everyone, so I'm only sharing it with the people I'm comfortable with now. On the other hand, I'm not really sure there's much reason to make it listed because who's going to listen to me? Basically crying and sobbing and all that shit. Right now, no one. Maybe in the future, though, someone will be interested. Though I'm going to be asking questions. Why? Well, anyway. So, I'm back here. Yeah, the music's back on. So, I'm still trying to get to a certain rank here. A certain level. I've only won 75 times, and this is just stupid. Anyway, I will keep trying for a while, but I do need to be careful because I've got an appointment tomorrow and I don't want to be late. However, it must be known that I have proven myself to stick to something. Something I never thought I'd stick to. And I'm not really sure why, but, you know, just like, you know, with most things that upset me, I'm like, oh God, I don't know if I can do this. But I keep being pushed into making more videos. It's ridiculous. Now, I'm sure part of it is an obsession with this game, but not all of it is. Not all of it is. I have other ideas. Okay, hold on. This month is just weird. Okay? But I have to start preparing for National Novel Writing Month soon. And I have more tarot cards to interpret. And more losses to get in this game. And by the way, I still haven't unlocked Zane in case anyone's curious. I have no idea when I'll unlock him, but it's just I keep trying, that's it. That's how it goes. Okay, so if anyone's wondering how many Kaibas I faced tonight, more than I would like to know. And to be honest, I would love to use a different deck, but there is a slight issue with that. I still don't know if I've got anything better. I meant to end my turn. My turn is over. I know I've lost, but I can handle it. Anyway. I had a nice chat earlier today. It was very nice and enjoyable. But alas, I knew it had to come to an end. It was important for everyone and myself that the conversation ended. Of course, more now than ever. And next week, I have another excuse to order some brownies, and I'm going to actually tell someone that I ordered myself some brownies because of a special occasion. Because I love making up random excuses to eat things. Yeah, I should probably stop. Anyway, I ordered myself some brownies, and I'm just like, I would have gotten food faster if I just got up off my ass and fixed myself something. Something weird happened today where my food wasn't here quite as expected. And though that's only if we call it food because it's edible. I ordered 2 boxes of brownies because of something that happened last time I ordered from Domino's. I felt like I didn't want to order what I ordered last time. I just wanted brownies and that was it because comfort food. I feel better now. Although that's probably obvious because I'm not crying in this video. Though I might be crying internally from all these losses. I don't have anything in my hand. You know what? Just take me out, okay? Just take me out. I can deal with it. Anyway, I've been dealing with a lot of things that are very difficult. But if there's anything I have learned from any of this shit, it's that no matter how much pain I experience, it's almost like I want more. Yeah, I can't explain what's going on inside of my brain because there's not much I can say. It's just like, I want to take on all this pain and suffering just so other people don't have to deal with it. Because I know I can handle it and not everyone can. Okay, that's nice, but last night I was sobbing and I was in tears because of someone's issues that I also happen to slightly relate to. Yeah, sure. But, you know, can I get a monster, please? That is not a monster. Okay, well, this has been happening all night, so I'm fine. Well, I mean the losing. The losing has been happening all night so far. I do have some wins, but I think I'm trying to lose more. And that's fine. I think there's something to be said for understanding why I lose. I know that these other decks are better. I know why they're better. And I know that my deck is from the Dueling Stone Ages. Although that's not technically true. But we're going to pretend it is for the sake of this video. I just know that my dueling tactics are outdated. That's just what I mean. Now, the conversation, oh wow, that's exactly 0. I find it very hilarious that my opponent chose to attack with that monster. Although it's probably just a random decision. Anyway, I'm sure that if I accomplish nothing else, Jaden will at least get to level 30. Which will be ridiculous because no one else is at that level yet. Aster is getting pretty close to level 20 though. And I'm planning to level up Jesse next. I actually went into the KC Cup with Aster's deck and I was like, oh my god. And I looked at my opponent and I was like, you know what, kick my ass please. I don't want you to know what's in my hand. I don't want you to see this monstrosity of a deck. And my opponent happily decided to end me. Although that would have happened even if I had chosen to play something. So, yeah. I don't like walking into the KC Cup with a deck that I'm not prepared to use during this event. Maybe in a future event, I'll be okay with using a different deck, but that will be when I've got more options. Right now, I've got this. This is what I've got to work with, and it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. I think things could be worse. Okay. Except this card. Okay, well, I added hero monster to my hand. I'll add this one because I can summon it. Probably when it's destroyed, of course. Because I'm sure there are a lot of things my opponent can destroy. You know, while we're on the topic of things my opponent can destroy, I think that I destroy a lot of shit. So, it's nice to have an outlet where I destroy shit, but it doesn't hurt anyone or any object. I've broken a lot of objects, so I'm not necessarily proud of it, but I think it's pretty much human nature that we create and we also destroy. It's a pretty common theme. Okay. Well, I'm not sure how I'm going to do here. I'm a bit skeptical based on how things are going. I don't quite believe what's happening, so I'm just sitting here like, okay. Is it safe to attack? Well, like I always say, you don't win if you never attack. And even if I'm terrified to death, I'm still attacking because otherwise I won't win. Okay. Alright, well, my turn's over. I think it's very interesting that I'm going against someone that's playing as Akiza because I actually relate to her a lot. And I mean, explaining that is a whole other, it's complicated, I'll tell you that much. Because it's not something easily discussed. Although it's easier to discuss than why I relate to Yusaku, so there is that. Okay. I attack you. I have no idea who's winning this, but my hand is full and I don't even know. I mean, you know what? I could draw a cipher right now, and I think that would be a better use of this hand than ever doing anything else with it. Okay, well, that looks dangerous. That looks very dangerous. Okay, I see. I see. There's a lot going on here that, oh, wow. Yeah, I'm just sitting over here like, is my opponent about to destroy my axe of despair? Okay, how about now? Okay, is that it? Well, I'm going to put it back on the field. Wait, no, I can't do that because it's in the graveyard. No, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that to myself again. I have to remember how to use that card correctly. Okay. Well, we know I'm not that great at dueling, so hopefully you guys will forgive me for that. That was a horrible decision. I shouldn't have made it, but it's the decision I made. And I can't really reverse that because this is a game where if you make a terrible decision, you pretty much made the terrible decision, and there's no coming back from that. Okay, well, I'm attacking you, so, do you have anything you want to do in response? Oh. Okay. Oh, God. That was the most painful thing I have ever experienced. But because of my hand, I can actually get back the Axe of Despair without fear. That's right. And because of my hand and the size it's at, I can safely get back the Axe of Despair without worrying that it's going to make me lose. Unfortunately, my opponent might still win. I have to play my cards correctly here. Which means I have to stop doing things like special summoning an effect monster when I shouldn't be using that card for an effect monster. I really make no sense sometimes. I really make no sense. Okay, well, My opponent has the upper hand here. So let's see if we can't fix that. Let's see if we can't fix that. Hold on, hold on. My hand is so freaking huge. So while I was talking with my group of people, I was thinking very carefully about how I produce my content on this channel, and it's like, well, I like to produce content on this channel because of course I do. Of course I do. I want to destroy that card because I don't trust it. Okay, that's a card that you definitely do not want to trust. It's evil. It's very evil. Okay, now I need to hurry up because the timer's going down. Okay. Well, you know, maybe I should have attacked the defense position monster instead. Why do I do this to myself? That was not necessary. Okay, fine. I did that to myself. Well, anyway. I know there are worse duelists out there, but that doesn't exactly help me much because most of those worse duelists are worse because they don't even play the game. And that's why they're worse. But we do know that I've gotten lucky and I can win. We know a lot about my luck. We know that I get unlucky. We know that at times this deck does work. It's just not as good as the rest of the decks in the game for the most part. And now, actually, Jaden's deck could be better. There are other cards to choose from, obviously. But I don't have those other cards, so I'm working with what I've got, as usual. Now, it does drive me crazy that I am stuck here at just dueling level 14. I'm trying to get to the next one, but I keep losing. Do I even have a win? Oh, I've got one win in my history. Yeah. I feel like I'm starting to lose more. That's probably because maybe more people are playing. I have no idea. It's possible some people are grinding for next so they can do this at the last second. I don't know. So, who's my opponent now? Who is my opponent now? Is it Kaiba or what? Well, Alexis has a pretty good deck. I've dueled her quite a bit, actually. I've also been up against other Jadens, so, and that's good, that's good. At least I'm not the only Jaden walking around. That's obvious. Why would I be the only Jaden walking around? I mean, he's pretty popular, I think. He's pretty popular. It wasn't exactly at the top of my list until recently. I don't know if I want to explain what changed. Anyway. I could have used that card, but to be honest, I have no idea if I'll live long enough to even have used it. Okay. I see. Well, I've got this card right here. It's probably not the best idea to put him on the field right there, but I can take damage. I can prove that I can take damage. And I've recorded myself taking a lot of it. I don't think that's anything to brag about, but losses happen. Losses happen. I know. I know. Although that's not. Oh God. Well, at least the monster stayed on the field. And that's better than what I usually get, which is my opponent gets removed from, my monster gets removed from play, or it goes straight to the graveyard, or in rare cases back to the deck. Well, the extra deck in this case. You put my card. Oh God, this is horrifying. Well, I did this to myself. I did this to myself. I hope next time I hope next time there's a Kaiba Corp Cup. I am far better prepared than this. And I know that I will be. Because I have come back a year from an event and I have done far better than I ever have before. Unfortunately, though, I don't have a lot of examples off the top of my head. I just know that I can accomplish quite a bit. And even though I may not be the best duelist out there, I am definitely someone that can learn. Okay, I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. Okay, well, I probably just signed my death warrant. Anyhow, before I die, oh, wow. Okay, well, let's see if I get lucky. I pulled a card. I'm going to put another one in my hand that can be summoned later. I think I have a card in mind. This card right here. Okay, now I attack, directly. Oh, I win. I didn't notice I was going to win when I summoned him. I just summoned him and realized, oh, I win. I've done a lot of dueling tonight, and I'm actually surprised that I've done a lot of it on autopilot. Of course, you might think that explains all the losses, but when I focus on just dueling, I still lose a lot. So I'm not sure the win-loss ratio has changed much. I think I'm losing a little more because of. Oh, well, is that the only event you've completed? Oh, I have chosen to acknowledge the defeat that I am about to experience. I'm actually surprised I was able to complete that event. I was like, oh god, at first, but somehow I was able to complete it. That was like some kind of bizarre miracle. But because I did make it, I can technically make it through any other event like it. So I can say that I probably will struggle in future events, but I've shown to have the capability to duel opponents at level 40. So if there's any other duelists in an event that I have to fight at level 40, I've shown that I can complete that event and beat that duelist at level 40. It may suck, it may be painful, but I can do it. Although 3 stack is, I can think of worse. I can definitely think of worse. And I think Quattro is going to be worse, but, I might be wrong. I've beaten him a bit during the Kaiba Corp Cup, but I'm actually not sure if that's something. I'm not sure if that's because of him. I don't know. I've also gotten my ass kicked by Quattro before, so there's that too. But I am interested in building gimmick puppets, so yeah. So, I see that you've got blue eyes there on your field. And you've got another one, okay. I see that I have chosen death. I had a very nice conversation today. Social night was very enjoyable to the extent that I can enjoy anything in my current state. But I do think that I'm starting to recover, and it's kind of awkward to experience my body having the ability to experience enjoyment and pleasure, and I feel somewhat somewhat detached from that. It doesn't make sense. I can't explain it very well, and even in a spiritual community, I would feel like I am doing rocket science over here to explain what I'm dealing with. But I think that being able to participate in this event is proof that I'm enjoying this game at least a little. Yeah. Okay. You know, I really want to unlock Jaden and Yubel, that unit, that pair. I don't know why. I've sort of got this weird feeling going on here where I'm just like, But I've got some weird taste, so, you know, I don't think that was the best move to make. I think that was a very poor move. But, you know, I don't really have many options. I opened with her and no one else, so that's what's on the field. Okay. I am not surprised. Oh, that's only 300. That's only 1,300, but, that doesn't mean he will stay there. Well, I guess in this case, he's, well, okay. But my opponent has a face down. I've got a face down that I can activate right now. Hold on. Why did I pick a card that's immune to traps? Oh, actually, that would have been a terrible decision. Because the card I wanted to summon actually is immune to traps, which means that card doesn't work on him. Yeah, he's immune to my traps too. That's kind of the point of the effect. He's immune to all traps, even yours. Okay, well, this may suck in the end, but, you know, I'm actually thinking about what I was starting to say before I started talking about the duel, and I'm just like, maybe I should never go back to that. And I'm starting to think, yeah, I probably shouldn't. It might disturb people. I'm not sure if it would actually disturb people, but, I do have some weird taste. I mean, for one thing, I think Yubel's design looks really cool. Okay, well, this is actually very interesting because, yeah, fair. I'm not too surprised, but I hope I get to summon something else. Though maybe not. Maybe I'll never get to summon anything else. Okay. So my opponent has summoned a card. It is very powerful. I have observed, you know, I think that card is probably in my deck and I wish I'd draw it. Okay, yeah, I've got some pretty bad luck, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to put it in my hand if it is indeed in my deck, but those stats look familiar, so they're probably there. Okay, hold on. I'm going to bring out mine. Do you mind? You probably do, but, I'm not doing the whole mutual destruction thing because I've got no other monsters in my hand. You probably do. Hold on a second. It's my turn. Oh, God. The fear. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna special summon a normal monster in my graveyard. I mean, I know that she won't last long, but I'm gonna put in an attack position to make her more appealing to attack. That sounds like the dumbest thing to just do. You would not want to do this. I end my turn though. And I may say, oh, to make her more appealing to attack. Oh, right. There's a thing called summoning more than one thing. There's a thing called summoning another monster. And increasing attack. I feel very awkward right now. It probably has something to do with Jaden versus Jaden. Hold on a second. Did I see those cards correctly? Did I see them, or am I just going batshit? Hold on, hold on. Yeah, it's called going batshit. Okay. I am indeed going batshit. I can confirm. It's because of the losses, guys. It's the losses. That's what's going on here. Okay. Well, I got to summon something else. Oh god. Well, my opponent definitely has the better elemental hero deck. And that doesn't surprise me, considering they've unlocked Jaded and Yubel. And, interesting. Because I want to summon something very important, but I can't summon what I want to summon, so I'll just... Well, I have to do what I have to do, guys. I know it can be very awkward and very stupid at times, but work with me. Dude, that is the most painful thing ever. Attack's not an attack. Okay. This is the stupidest move I've ever attempted to pull, and I'm going to pay for it, but I'm about to lose anyway, okay? So just let me do it. Wow. Yeah, I know. It's stupid. It's very stupid, I know. Yeah, that was very stupid, but I've seen worse, actually. I've seen worse. There was one opponent earlier that just offed themselves, and I was like, what the... Seriously, that was weird. And now I know that, I mean, I was about to lose anyway, so why not? Why not just do something stupid? It's not like not doing that was going to change the outcome of the duel. That was not going to happen. But I also didn't have to do that. I could have done something else. Maybe there was a way to get around that, but I really highly doubt it. Okay, I'm getting tired of doing Trey now. I mean, I haven't exactly had time to recover from Trey burnout. Yeah, Trey burnout, right. Like anyone buys that. The whole thing I want to do here on YouTube is I just want to be myself without shame and fear. But it's going to have to start out by continuing to do shit even though I'm fucking scared. It's going to start out with me being terrified of doing this shit, but I think it's overshadowed by the fact that I just want to upload a bunch of videos over and over. And I'm just thinking, I don't have to do this. I know that, but for some reason I can't stop. So any amount of self-consciousness goes straight out the window because I keep wanting to do this instead. I mean, it's good. It's definitely beneficial for me in some way. I keep doing it. I definitely keep doing it. Okay, and I can pretty much guess what my opponent is about to do. I'm sure it will hurt. I'm sure it will be painful. But I have experienced it many times before. Both here in this case. Oh, well, okay. Although I'm not quite sure I'm not sure that I trust that. I'm going to keep going though because you don't get anywhere by not attacking. so I may as well do this. I may as well do it. I may as well do whatever the hell I want. Sure, it may mean I lose because of doing that, but, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. Okay, I'm attacking. And now this is the last attack. Okay. Well, sometimes I get lucky with trains, sometimes I don't. But I think Quattro is going to be worse. He's going to be worse. And yeah, I probably should... You know, I'm actually wondering about Quentin because based off comments I've seen, he's not actually playable yet. Which definitely is where my mind is when I'm like, so 3 is being introduced and there's a 4 event next, so is Quentin going to be the next event? Is this rerun because of that? I have no idea. Maybe, maybe not. But I mean, maybe 3 was just made playable and 4 is just a rerun. That's between 3 and then later Quentin. But I would be very surprised if anyone was surprised. Everyone knows who Quentin is unless they skipped Zexel. No, a lot of people did skip Zexel, to be fair. A lot of people just wrote it off because it seemed childish. You know, even I wrote it off at first, and you know who got me into Zexel? It was Quattro. Yeah, it was Quattro. Because of course, because of course. And that kind of character gets me into everything, apparently. You know who got me into Vanguard? It was Ren Suzuki. I don't know if I pronounced his last name right, but I hope I did, and if I didn't, well, you guys know who I'm talking about because I just stated this series name. Okay, so this is Jack. A Jack player is what ended me recently. He summoned Jack's ace, and I was like, I could try to play, but how about I don't? And I was destroyed like hell. That duel was it was horrifying. But I was more horrified by going in there with the deck that I had at that time. I was like, I don't want you saying this. It's sort of similar to why I never post my defenses in Guild Wars, because I don't want anyone in my guild to see my shitty defenses. And I know they're bad, but I feel like there's no point changing them unless I've got all the classes leveled up. I've got weapons, I've got the right troops. And basically I don't feel like I should share some of this shit because, well, it doesn't benefit the guild to know that I have a very awful defense team. Even if I got a win. The win could have been for any reason. But I do have plans to get better at Guilds of Wars. You know, in Gyms of War, I plan to get better at that, just like I plan to get better at dueling. But I'm doing a better job of getting better at dueling in comparison. At least I'm playing this game. I'm kind of slacking off in Gyms of War. But I will fix that appropriately, eventually. My gold is going down gradually each week. But next week is Vault Weekend, which means I get to hunt more gnomes. And I'm going to be hunting some gnomes, quite the amount. I don't know how many gnomes I'll be farming for, but hunting gnomes is a thing in Gyms of War. It's actually a very fun event, though it can be very grindy. Of course, if you play Gyms of War, wait, who here would even be playing Gyms of War? How would someone that plays that game even get to this channel? I know I've posted videos about me playing that game, but I think my Yu-Gi-Oh videos would get me more on the algorithm than anything else. And I still feel like I'm using Yu-Gi-Oh as a crutch, but let's be fair. let's be fair. You have to start somewhere, and if this is where I am right now, this is just where I am. Anyway, Jack just kicked my ass again. I don't care that he did that. Okay. I'm sort of tempted to hear other dub voices, but I don't want to listen to any dub voice I've heard a million times. For example, Seto Kaiba. Kaiba, I like you, but go away, get the hell away from me. You show up all the time, and it's annoying. I know this is technically your tournament, but stop. I probably just summoned another one. Oh, okay, well I didn't summon another one. Well, this is definitely very awkward. You know, remember the censorship that just didn't get through to me, and I forgot that I didn't even realize the dub censored Yubel, because in my brain, Yubel was much worse than the dub betrayed them, and I was like, the dub censored their personality because I forgot. Yeah, that's right, I forgot. Although this may be Yubel, that doesn't mean they're playing a Yubel deck. But why would they not play a Yubel deck? That deck kicks ass. It has destroyed me. I'm pretty sure that face down card is something I'm not going to want to look at, but I have to. Okay, I'm going in. And you know, I was thinking before looking on the wiki that that the pain I've gone through trying to unlock Yubel is like the most Yubel-like experience. But what? Hold on. I don't even know the skill. Face up. It's a coin flip. Okay. Wait a minute. What? Oh god. I better just end my turn because I'm still dueling against someone real. Yeah, I'm still dueling against someone from the other side of the screen. Or, you know, the phone screen. Assuming that most of my opponents are actually playing on their mobile device instead of Steam like I am. Okay, well, I'm suffering, but that's to be expected, I guess. To be honest, me suffering isn't entirely because, you know, it's very awkward when I think about Yubel now because I'm just like, I didn't realize there was censorship there. How did I get that personality when it was censored? I mean, it's probably censored here too, so how do I get what I got? I actually got, I get a lot of Yandere vibes from Yubel. And when I went on the wiki, I was like, yeah, that's Yandere to me. Hold on. Yes, it is my turn. And that is the card I chose to summon. Which means I lose. Because I summoned a card I should not have summoned. Well, that's fine. I was going to lose anyway, so how about I just end it? Well, I can just put a monster in the graveyard. It's not going to mean much, but, you know. Okay. You know, I actually kind of, I think I kind of shit Yubel and Jaden. That might sound wrong, but you have to remember that Jaden fused his soul with Yubel, okay? You can say it's toxic, but he did that. That cannot be debated. Okay. So, any ideas about how to deal with this? Okay. Yeah, so, I feel very awkward whenever I ship anything. I feel so awkward when I ship shit now. I used to ship shit a lot, and it would be like, oh, it's normal, but now I'm just like, this feels weird, because I sort of know why I'm shipping this. Okay, I use polymerization if I actually, I don't use polymerization right now. I need Niels in my hand first. I am so terrified. But, you know, I think that's part of what makes stills fun. Okay, I've got Niels in my hand now. I want to make sure I don't do anything too stupid, so, I'm going to... Oh, I can only choose those three. Okay, never mind. I guess being stupid is still on the table. Yeah, that's right. Being stupid is still on the table. Unfortunately. But I can't actually win with just that. Okay, well, I'm not activating that unit. I'm not activating that card. Okay, now I'm doing the math. I don't know if that's an, I'm not entirely sure I don't trust those cards. Why should I trust any card? And why should I trust any card my opponent plays? What? Are you destroying what? Oh, well, you know, shit happens, I guess. Okay. Well, I attack you, and, does it hit? Or were you saving something for this attack? Ah, I see. I don't know what that card does, but I assume it destroys my monster. Okay. Well, Stardust Dragon. Well, my card actually destroys Stardust Dragon, so I choose to keep attacking. Although my opponent might have something to activate from the hand that increases the attack of Stardust Dragon, which is actually the attack is negated. Never mind, that was stupid. Well, that's fine with me because stupid. Oh god. Well, this is okay, I guess. I've had worse duels and I've played worse duels, so great. Stardust Dragon is sort of similar to Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and they do similar things, I think. I have learned a lot from playing this game. I have also learned a lot by being on YouTube. I have learned that I can talk a lot. I've also learned that I actually do talk a lot. But I didn't think I had that capability because I shut it down. Yeah, I shut it down a long time ago, but it's back now. I turned it back on. It didn't take long. It just took spite to turn it back on. And kind of powered by negative emotion that I translate. Oh god. I know what Stardust Dragon does. And I think I can only do it. Okay, well, yeah, I activate it. Select card to destroy. Stardust Dragon. I know what it'll do, but whatever. I can read, and I did read that card, and it's going to come back. Yeah. Pretty bad for me, isn't it? Pretty bad for me. And, oh god. I've only got this card. But I have to relearn to enjoy shit. And I think I'm on the way there. Okay, this is actually a nice duel, to be honest. I don't usually get a lot of back and forth. I usually get either I win because my opponent bricked or was disconnected, or my opponent kicks my ass into next week. And if I do get to do anything, my opponent has a card ready for all of it. Just like in anime style. I don't expect that to work. Like I said, I never expected that to work. I just did it. Face up. Yeah, that's right. Face up. I don't even know which one's the face and which one's the tails. Oh. Okay. Well, this might be interesting. I did not want that to be... Well, I may have conflicting feelings going on here, but this is a good duel. This is a good duel. I think I should compliment my opponent and give them an ice or something. I don't know. I mean, it just feels like I'm actually dueling proper. Like, I'm not getting my ass kicked. My opponent is pretty much on a similar level, but I assume in a different tool they'd be wiping the floor with me. So I assume there's some amount of luck that went into this, but hopefully I got that feeling that I may not get another turn. I might be wrong though, because, you know, sometimes I don't feel like I'll win. I have to be wrong at least some of the time, right? Surely, give me a second. Now this archetype I've seen a lot this time around. I've seen a lot of decks like this, and I'm like, which character plays that? And I'm just like, has a character ever played that deck? And I'm like, it kind of reminds me of Mai, but Mai does not use that archetype. Okay, I got a monster card. Right before my opponent decides to destroy it. Okay, I activate this effect. I'm going to destroy the face down card. If that is at all possible. Of course, this could have triggered the face down card. I have no idea. Give me a second. It seems like I triggered something on my opponent's side of the field. Blessed wins. Okay. Well, what? Well, I assume my opponent knows what I was going to negate. I mean, it does make sense that select one card to destroy. Blessed wins. I activate a continuous spell. Okay. Okay. You know, I'm not actually... Oh, God. Okay, I can do things. Give me a second. I see. Well, I can attack this, and I mean, my opponent still has life points after this, so we'll see what my opponent chooses to do. Oh. Interesting, interesting. Oh god, wow. This is an interesting duel, but I think that I think I'm dead. So, what do I choose to do with this knowledge? I have no idea, to be honest. But I may as well live with the security that I have at least had a nice duel. I lasted for a while, my opponent lasted for a while. It felt like a duel, that was a duel. But yeah, my opponent has gotten a lot of life points. I'm not going to just gloss over that. All the gaining life points, all the losing life points, and I haven't done that. I haven't done it. I mean, that's obvious, but you know. So, one of my cards is off the field now, so basically what's going to happen is I'm going to get my ass kicked. It's obvious. You can see it right there. I always like when I feel like I'm actually dueling instead of just getting my ass kicked. Like, sure, losing happens, but sometimes everything feels so one-sided. It kind of felt like my opponent had the upper hand most of this duel, but I still think it was a pretty good one. Okay. That was a lot. Okay. And my next opponent is... Please, just be someone I haven't dueled a million times. Be Weevil or something. Be Weevil or something. Do I really want to duel Weevil? I don't think I do. How about I don't act like I want to duel Weevil, because he can be an ass. But you know what's worse? Someone that's actually able to think. Like, imagine if someone actually played Weevil's deck and they weren't Weevil. I mean, Weevil is, you know, actually, I was looking up a Gemini monster earlier, and Weevil actually gives you one of the cards that I want. And I'm just like, what? But it does make sense because, as I said before, one of the Gemini monsters that I was thinking of, I think it was an insect, and I looked it up. Sure enough, it's an insect. And Weevil definitely, he uses insects, obviously. So, yeah. It does make sense that he would give me an insect card, but still very surprised that I get a monster I want from him. Like, I was like, why would dueling Weevil ever be something I want to do? But apparently now I do want to duel Weevil. I mean, if I can get it by dueling someone, I'll duel them. I'd rather get a card that I can get from dueling someone a million times than just use gems trying to get it. Okay. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll see. Okay, target one face-up monster on the field, it gains some attack. And And I have no idea what will happen to either one of these, so, I attack. Okay. And I attack you again. Okay, I think there's just something to respond to there. Apparently not. Sometimes when it hesitates like that, I think my opponent has a pop-up thing, and I'm like, so they could have a card in response to this. Sometimes that's probably true, other times it's probably not. Okay. Sure. Well, I'll show you something that I've got, you know, up my sleeve here. I've got a lot of nerve. You know what nerve is? It's when I do something you don't like because I dare. Okay, I put this card back into your hand because this is an annoying strategy that I've had used on me so many times. Although it's not actually as broken as it was when it bothered me. Regardless, I've still learned it. I still learned it from somewhere. I can't remember where I learned it though. Like, there are some tactics I can look at and be like, I probably got it from a game I was playing. But I don't know with this one. Still, if it's something annoying, I probably got it from the AI somewhere along the way. Although there are some games that I've pirated, like for emulators, that I wish I could legitimately purchase. But the games are now super old, no longer in production, and if I wanted to actually buy it, it wouldn't actually mean anything. I've pirated quite a lot in the past, but I've given that up to an extent. I think I'm still unlearning some of that mentality. I want to support creators as much as I can, but I'm extremely poor. I'm on a fixed income, and I don't really have a lot of means to support others. Now, this definitely does not stop me from helping as I can, because, you know, money is the main thing I can give in return for any kind of service. And my outlook on giving money to other people has sort of changed. Like, I remember back in the day when I would talk to my therapist about her, about how she was getting paid to listen to me talk about my shit, and I was acting like she couldn't legitimately care about me just because she was getting monetary compensation for her service, but my opinion on that has indeed changed. I now really think that money is most of what I've got to offer in return. Even if I don't have much of it. But to be completely honest here, that's not entirely a bad thing. I don't think I need a lot of money. And now, do I need more money? Well, yes, I actually do need more money. I would love to have more money because the money I get now is not enough to sustain my life. But I don't think I need to be rich. I don't need thousands of dollars per month or anything like that. But if I do want to survive, I do need to be able to make a comfortable income. Like, I can't just live off the amount of money I'm getting now because I'm expensive as fuck. I am very expensive. There's no way out of it. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm expensive. That's always going to be the case. No, this is always a one-sided duel. because Kaiba always has Blue Eyes White Dragon and it's frustrating the hell out of me. I want some mutual destruction there, but that would not do anything. That would not do shit. It would just be back next turn. He probably has another one in his hand. He could probably negate the mutual destruction. It's just, why would I do that? But I do want to do it. I want to do it, but it would be stupid of me to do it. I end my turn. I think I should end the video here soon. I realize it's getting a bit long now, but I've been distracted. I was hoping to make more progress than this, but that isn't how things have gone so far. So, unfortunately for me, well, this is where I had to stop for the night. I have to finish eating. I have to get ready for my appointment tomorrow, which means I can't just stay up all night like I would probably do if I didn't have to stay up all night, if I didn't have an appointment. And this is stupid, by the way. But I'm doing this out of spite. But it's spite. At least let me finish my sentence before you do that. Rude. Well, it didn't work. I didn't finish my sentence before he did that. Now, from what I've learned, Karma Cut is a good card. I probably have it, but I haven't used it before, so I don't really know how it works. Okay, well, I'm going to set this card. It's not going to mean a whole lot, but I'm summoning it. It's set on the field where nothing is ever going to be the same again. I really did not get much today. I only leveled up once, so the second stage I might not get there. Of course, that's fine, I suppose, but I was hoping to get there. And that was my aim, but, you know, if I don't get there, I don't get there. This isn't the event I care about the most. The event I care about is the next one. The Quattro one. That's the one I care about. Anyway, that's going to be it for the dueling. I think I'm going to go around and use up these duels over there. You know, the standard duelists, I'm just going to go fight those. And I've purposely kept the stage where it is because I'm not building any more decks right now. I'm too lazy to dual build. I'm too lazy to deck build. I'm sure that's believable because I have not changed decks since I've started. It might be getting a bit boring, but it works. And when it fails, well, I fail a lot, so I don't think that would change with any other deck. Hopefully the commentary is at least interesting, though. Hopefully that. Okay, so I finish up these standard duelists. The video is a little over an hour. So I think that's a good location to end it. It won't be too long, and some people can watch a video this long. Now, again, I realize that I don't have much of a viewership right now. Almost no one is watching my videos, and that's fine, but I'm still on a public platform. Which means that in my videos, I will acknowledge that public platform for what it is, and assume that someone could be watching the video. even if I know no one is at the time of producing it. And it's completely fine for people to not be watching this. For a lot of my earlier content, my videos were long, and it really took me a while to finally stop making videos that are that long. I started to look back and think that, yeah, my videos are a bit too long, I should change that. But it did take a while for me to go through that realization. And now that my channel is starting to grow in terms of content, I'm sure that continuing to upload videos will eventually get me somewhere. And I have no idea which video will do it, but I'm sure something's going to happen in the future. Because my brain is insistent on me pursuing this path. And now, as I've said before, I do have goals for this platform. This is mainly a place where I express myself and learn to do it without fear. There is definitely some fear here and there, but I also have to thicken my skin. I have to be able to take the criticism, the backlash, any form of hatred I get. But it's going to be an issue where if it gets past words, I may have to say something. Because it's fine if you talk about me. You can talk shit, whatever. But if you take it past a bunch of harsh words, I may have to address that in a video and tell you to stop. Because it's fine if you hate my content, but don't act like you can do that as a sport, and I'm not going to notice. I know that if someone hates on me, I will eventually hear about it. Because, let's be real, if I keep uploading, people are going to find this channel. More and more people are going to find it. And as channels build in viewership, more and more people start hating you. And a lot of YouTubers I watch deal with this. They've already dealt with it. They keep dealing with it. And I keep that in mind while I'm producing this content. And that they've all dealt with it, that I will be dealing with it myself, and that's how it goes here on YouTube. Okay. Interesting. You know what's very interesting about this timing? I was actually about to wrap up the video. So, guys, that's the end of this video. Dolinks is going through maintenance, but I'm very entertained by the fact that maintenance happened while I was about to log off, like early. So, guys, look forward to my next video. I'll be making some videos tomorrow and uploading the ones that I've already recorded in the coming days. And now my break does officially end on the 16th, but I've actually got a lot of videos that I've recorded before then because I got bored. Yeah, that's right, I got bored. I had nothing to do, so I started to record. But I didn't upload anything except for that one video that I wanted someone to see. I wanted a specific group of people to see it because, well, I felt that they would truly appreciate the level of emotion that went into that video and its creation. And they definitely really did appreciate it. I got a lot of nice commentary, a lot of good responses. It was nice. But yeah, for now, I've got to seriously end this video because as much as I may have wanted to continue, maintenance is maintenance. And I knew ahead of time that maintenance was going to be at this hour. I just forgot. And it was pure coincidence that I was going to wrap up at around this time. Anyway, guys, that's it. So I'll be back tomorrow, and I look forward to some of the videos I'll be uploading because I've got a lot to upload. I'm gonna start scheduling some of these because I know that I've got a lot of videos. And yeah, I've also got a lot of YouTube videos to watch myself. And then I hope don't convince me to make even more. But what am I saying? Of course they're going to make me want to make more videos. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Goodbye. Yeah, for real this time.